What was President Trump's reaction to you supporting the airstrikes on Iran?
I haven't spoken to the president.
What does that say about your relationship?
The president's. I don't think it says anything, to be honest.
That single sentence changed the tone of the entire press conference. The question wasn't just about Trump. It was about control. Was Canada still looking south before making decisions? Carney didn't blink. He didn't hesitate. He didn't ask for permission. He made something clear. Canada acts on its own judgment.
Next question. Received nothing from the Americans?
Look, we take a position. Let me just make a clear point. We took a position, not asking for something.
That wasn't defensive. That was sovereign. While headlines focused on Washington, Carney was signing billion-dollar agreements across continents.
In India, we secured over $5 billion in commercial agreements.
$5 billion secured, a $2.6 billion uranium agreement, strategic energy cooperation, AI partnerships, trade expansion targeting $70 billion by 2030. This isn't reactive diplomacy. This is economic repositioning.
In the coming 2 days, we will focus on forging new partnerships in investment, defense, security.
From India to Australia, Canada is multiplying alliances, defense, critical minerals, artificial intelligence, not dependency, diversification.
We re-established national security cooperation.
Security cooperation restored, defense channels reopened, direct dialogue at the highest levels. This is implementation, not rhetoric. While others escalate headlines, Carney builds leverage. While others speculate about reactions, Canada signs contracts. This wasn't just a press conference. It was a signal. Canada is no longer reacting to pressure. It is expanding its influence. And the real question isn't what Trump thinks. The real question is Canada entering a new era of strategic independence? Let me know in the comments. In just 48 hours, look at the sequence. $5 billion secured in India, a $2.6 billion uranium agreement, strategic energy expansion, artificial intelligence cooperation, defense dialogue in Australia, an invitation to address Parliament. That is not coincidence. That is coordination. While some leaders measure success in headlines, Carney is measuring it in contracts. While some escalate rhetoric, he expands infrastructure. While tariffs are threatened, he builds alternatives, and that shift matters more than any press conference exchange. Because leverage in global politics does not come from volume, it comes from optionality. The more partners Canada builds, the less pressure any single country can apply. That is the real strategy unfolding here. Not reaction, repositioning. Not defiance, diversification. Not confrontation, expansion. And here's the deeper layer most people miss. Energy is not just commerce. Energy is influence. If India becomes a long-term buyer of Canadian uranium and LNG, Canada embeds itself into one of the fastest-growing economies in the world. That creates structural leverage. Structural leverage changes negotiations. Structural leverage reshapes alliances. And when that happens, questions about what was Trump's reaction start to sound smaller. Because the real story is bigger. The real story is that Canada is reducing dependency. And dependency is what pressure exploits. The more diversified Canada becomes, the less vulnerable it becomes. That is not theory. That is strategy. And strategy is exactly what we're seeing. Now, the real test isn't this press conference. The real test is sustainability. Can these partnerships move from agreements to execution? Can diversification turn into long-term structural advantage? Can Canada maintain stability while global volatility increases? That is the bigger picture. And that is what we will be watching. Because whether you support this direction or question it, one thing is clear: Canada is moving fast, across continents, across industries, across alliances, and that momentum changes perception. So now I want to ask you, is this the strongest Canada has looked on the global stage in years? Or is the real challenge still ahead? Let me know in the comments. And if you want clear strategic breakdowns without noise or partisan spin, subscribe to Canada Today, because we don't just cover headlines, we decode leverage.